It's great to be with you on a Monday afternoon as we get set for this broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Memphis Grizzlies. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks very much. The Hawks are one of the most dangerous scoring teams in the league. Trae Young says, we have guys who can make shots and make threes and really get our offense going. We can put up points really quick. We always have a belief that we're in the game. Guys, back to you.
Well, with a guy like Trae Young, it all starts with him. David, thank you. Smitty, these teams are just packed with exciting young players, but they're both these teams still refining their squads.
Kevin, these could be the teams of tomorrow. They just need some more polish and experience, and that's something you can only get with hard work and time.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Tillman in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Hawks, front court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. And it's Capella in at the center. Pass to Young. The Trae. Grizzlies with the rebound. Brooks feeling it out a bit. True on the 14-footer.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Here's Hunter. There's the pass to Capella. Young outside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Grizzlies ball.
And here are the Grizzlies. AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
An intimidator himself, Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
Outside, Bane. Back to Morant. Pass to Tillman. Murray against Bane. 4 on the clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
There's an aggression and a confidence to Desmond Bane's game. It helps him get to the line.
Memphis shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
And the first one drops.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Both shots good from the stripe. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned him into a powerhouse.
Here's Morant after the basket by DeAndre Hunter. Passes to Brooks. Memphis moving that ball around. Jackson passes to Morant. They get it back. Out to Brooks. Morant surveying the D. And oh, he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Young. Drives to the hoop. Banked in off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively.
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
They get the rebound.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
To the middle. Outside Collins. Fires the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Morant kicks to Jackson. Pass to Brooks. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Brooks has got his second basket of the night.
I love Brooks' offensive versatility. Can score from all 3 levels.
And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
That's good from Young. Guys, no question. Trae Young is one of the most exciting players right now in the entire league.
Kevin, everything is within range for him. A great passer and shooter in his own right. Young can take over a game any given night.
And so Young nails them both.
Well, the Hawks have their centerpiece. Trae Young is that guy for them. But now they have to figure out how to surround him.
Now here's Morant. And that one, good.
Ja Morant's floater is the great equalizer. He doesn't have to get to the rim to do damage.
Young from outside. It's good from long range. Young's got 7. And for the Hawks, Smitty, their roster construction is something they are tinkering with right now.
They're not in a bad spot. It's actually a good spot to be in as a franchise. They know the makeup and direction of the team, Kevin. It's a matter of finding the right formula.
Snatched up. Here's Jackson. This is the baby hook. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Murray kicks to Collins. Hunter, the pass to Young. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant outside. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
With the ball on the string, Ja Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
And now the first timeout call here for the Hawks.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Johnson comes in for John Collins. Griffin's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Bogdanovich in for DeJounte Murray. Now, here is Young. 7 points in the game. Griffin passes to Okongwu. Now Young. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches it. Young's shot is off. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Young, good.
Good scoring field by Trae Young inside, finding a path to a beautiful shot.
Beyond the arc. Another shot. And Johnson with the lay-in, good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Williams. The pass to Concho. Outside, Jones. Here's Aldama. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Here's Bogdanovich. That's in there. Johnson with the assist.
Just a natural-born scorer. Bogdanovich takes the hit and makes the adjustment.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Concho. Williams with the ball. Offline with his three. A shot by Griffin. Nobody around. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Pass to Clark. Lets it go from deep. No good on the last second attempt there. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
You also have to admire how they challenge the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Front court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. And it's Okongwu into the center position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Grizzlies have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
Now, Bane. After the missed 3 from Trae Young. At the elbow, it's Jackson. 6 on the shot clock, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
And it's the Hawks' ball. To the wing on the left. Collins, that's a 2-pointer. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
That's the guy you want to set up. Collins has brought in his arsenal. That time, getting it done with the catch and shoot.
Stolen by Collins. Feeds to Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball after the basket by Atlanta. Hunter against Brooks. Just 5 to shoot. Over Hunter. He's off on that one. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games. I just love this kid's fearlessness. Goes right at him, draws contact. It doesn't matter to him.
Now here's Brooks. Here's Bane. Offensive rebound. They shoot again. No good. Not a friendly rim at all. This trip down. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Now here's Brooks. Pass to Jackson. Here's Bain. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. The Hawks leading by 8. Here's Murray. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
So timeout called here, the first for Memphis.
And John Collins does just about everything you want your big man to do.
Greg, what I like is he can shoot it from deep. He's still someone who is improving defensively, and he's a guy who wants to keep developing his overall game.
Justin Holiday's checked in for Atlanta.
Justin Holiday.
And the Grizzlies with possession here, trailing by 10. Morant kicks to Brooks. Morant finds Jackson. Now Bain. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Some changes for Memphis. Aldama's checked in, and Conchar subbed in for Bain. Morant against Murray. And the pass to Jackson. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played, and another miss by Memphis. Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
The Grizzlies trail by 12. Morant outside. Here's the teardrop. Conchar, good.
And providing the score where they need it. That stops a 12-0 run by Atlanta.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And no quit. Just keep playing the right way. Stay aggressive and try to battle back.
Now here's Murray. Holiday goes in. And Holiday throws it down.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Collins against Morant. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Well, Morant's awareness in the pick and roll is special. He usually makes the right reads.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Johnson comes in for John Collins. Griffin's checked in for Hunter. And it's Bogdanovich in for Murray. Then for the Grizzlies, Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Williams comes in for Brooks. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich.
Starting at the age of 18, Bogdan spent the first 7 seasons of his career playing internationally for teams in Serbia and Turkey.
Now here's Jones. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Johnson outside. Here's the 3. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And with Bogdanovich, Smitty, he was drafted back in 2014, but didn't come to the NBA until the 2017-18 campaign.
The reason why, Greg, he was too busy winning internationally. 7 league titles, not to mention countless individual honors.
Now here's Griffin. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And Matador defense That's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
The free throw drops for Griffin. You know, Smitty, last year, the Hawks' top 4 leading scorers were all 24 or younger. That is amazing.
It is, Kevin, and at the top of that list is Trae Young. He's a player Atlanta can build around. It's a matter of finding the pieces to put around Young to complement his game.
And Justin Holiday picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Seconds left now here in the second. Williams against Johnson. And slam dunk by Clark.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Johnson surveying the floor. Holiday, the pass to Johnson. Now, here's Okongwu. And so we wrap up the first half. Hawks on top. They lead by 12. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Taylor Jenkins is here with us in the second quarter, Coach. Tough sledding at both ends of the floor. How do you fix it?
You know, it hurts our offense when we're not able to get stops and get out and running. So not a good quarter for us. You know, we just got to keep being aggressive defensively, be a little bit more disciplined.
And we'll see if that can pick up as the game continues. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Trae Young was the story in the first quarter. He had 9 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how Atlanta played?
You guys know I appreciate when a team takes a commitment to attack in the painted area. When you get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen. That's how they build this team.
How about you, Kenny? What'd you think about Memphis?
Well, I'm seeing way too much selfish play. Don't try to attack the defense 1-on-5. Move the basketball, look for others, and then get your teammates involved. That's a recipe for winning.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Tillman in at the 5.
Great defensive play from Hunter, reading the situation and coming up with that steal.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. And here's Young from the arc. They get it back. 2 points, that one goes. Capella's got the lead up to 14 now for the Hawks.
He is active on the offensive glass. Clint Capella will punish you for not putting a body on him.
Morant against Young. From 10 feet out, Morant with another miss.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Lob pass to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
I mean, that's a nice find by Murray. He has the height to see the floor, and his awareness continues to grow.
And a big trade this last summer was Murray coming to the Hawks. Paid a hefty price, but Atlanta feels he and Trey make a great backcourt pair. Hard to think of a more deadly backcourt in the East.
Brooks dishes to Morant over Young. Morant with another miss.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
And that one's good. Hunter.
Great find by Trae Young, one of the more instinctive passers in this league.
And so Brooks will bring it up for the Grizzlies. It's an 18-point game. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And Smitty, we know with Clint Capella, one of his great skills is his pick-and-roll ability.
He is a great partner, Kevin, in the pick-and-roll set. Sets solid screens, draws help defenders, finishes strong. Guards love having Clint as the roller for them.
How about those youth ATL dances?
Bain passes to Jackson. Inside. And Brooks gets it on the assist by Jackson. Brooks has got his third basket of the night right there.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Young. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 18.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
And it's Morant missing.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Here's Morant, following the score by DeJounte Murray. Bain kicks to Brooks. That shot off. Murray with the defensive effort. Here's Atlanta. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Young's shot is good. Young's got 13.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Now here's Morant. 10 points for him. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 5th rebound in this one. Young's shot is good. 15 points in the game.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Here's Tillman, following the basket by Trae Young. Tillman passes to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Looking to end his...
What a night for John Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
You know we have to see that great mobile one drive one more time.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
And the Hawks making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Clark, he's checked in for Tillman. Conchar comes in for Brooks. And Jones subbed in for John Morant.
We saw glimpses of John Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Another level indeed for John Morant, his 3rd season Smitty in the NBA. And now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Johnson comes in for DeJounte Murray. Memphis also making some changes. Aldama's checked in, and it's Williams in for Bain. Jones. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Atlanta leading by 21 to the inside. And it's Capella missing. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Pass to Concho. Williams with the ball. Outside, Jones from the arc. Rebounded by the Hawks. Johnson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Bogdanovich has good size and strength, and he's effective in drawing contact and completing plays.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
Bogdanovich, shooting 1.
What impresses me is the efficiency of Bogey's game. He works so hard to develop that consistency.
Passes it to Concho. Memphis moving that ball around. Down low. And it's sent back by Okongwu. To the paint. To the middle. And Capella the bucket on the assist by Okongwu. Capella's got 8 here in the quarter.
And it could have been a foul call on the shot as well. Capella maintains the focus, though, and finishes.
And that one's good by Clark.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Young's shot is good. Young's got 17 now.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
And so it's Atlanta ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we'll be right back after this. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Griffin. Johnson is out there with Okongwu. And it's Holiday in at the 2 guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
The kick out to Williams. 5 on the clock. Pass to Aldama. Over Holiday. Memphis the rebound. And they get it back. Taken away by Holiday. Griffin goes in. Missed inside. And here are the Grizzlies now. Here's Williams. Second chance shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
His second. Teams first. At the line for the Grizzlies, Zaire Williams. Taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Kaminsky is checked in for Okongwu. And Memphis making a change here. That one misses. Atlanta shooting an unbelievable 70%. You won't see a performance like this too often.
Justin Holiday with the aggressive move, getting better and better off the bounce.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Chandler, the pass to Williams. Back to Chandler. From deep. Hits the three-point bomb.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And here's Chandler, who brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Conchar. Holiday with the block. Kaminsky with the ball. The shot from the low post is good.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Chandler down low, guarded by Holiday. Chandler's shot, good. Chandler's got 5 points now in the quarter. Johnson inside, and he banks in the layup.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
Here's Conchar. Jalen Johnson picking up that last basket. Stolen by Holiday. Griffin inside, working on Williams. Griffin can't get it to go in.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Hawks have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. And the layup is good.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
Shooting for Memphis. Chandler. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And the Hawks making a change here. Forrest is checked in. Chandler hits them both. Hawks have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. And Forrest gets it to go.
All about the team. Justin Holiday looking for the open man and finding him.
Chandler, the pass to Conchar. Chandler against Holiday. The feed to Clark. It's stolen by Kaminsky. on the wing, Johnson. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Baines checked in for Conchon.
Desmond Bain.
The Grizzlies shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Outside, Bain. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Hawks have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Johnson gets the bucket.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
With the drive, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Here's Bain following the bucket by the Hawks. Chandler trying to free himself up. Clark right side. Goes up again. Missed it. Even after all those chances. Clark's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Atlanta.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Trae Young.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout. The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Now here's Chandler. Bounce pass from Clark. Outside, Bain. Clock at 6. From down in the low post, it goes.
Desmond Bain showing off his strength. That's a tough shot inside.
Here's Johnson. It's not going to go for him. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
No good off the back of the rim.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you very much, guys. Trae, what does a win like this mean in terms of where this team is heading?
I think we're headed in the right direction. I'm super excited about the future here in Atlanta, the future in this team, and I mean, we're heading in the right direction.
Certainly looks like it, man. Thanks very much. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.